Hello, my name is Brand-New, and welcome to the first episode of ESkate Reviews. I'm in my new room now. I just recently moved to Jersey City, so this is my new room setup. So this is completely new. This is a testing out, like sort of like face-to-face sort of video. I want to do some more reviews of all the different accessories that I've had and like tested throughout my time e-skating. So. But yeah, today's episode is going to be about like personal safety and what you should wear and things that'll protect you in the case that you ever fall on like an e-skate. So these are stuff that I've used, have tested and proven to really protect you during rides. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I don't have a script at all, so this is completely, I'm just like testing out this, and if you have any feedback, please let me know. But if you do like, what I'm doing here, feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on with it. So first up are the Flatland 3D e-skate gloves. These are essential to just riding in general. Like no matter like what I ride, when I ride, I always wear these because honestly, my hands are super important. Like I'm a developer, a software developer, so I need my hands to type and whatever, and so these protect my hand very well. These little pads here, they allow, like, so when you fall, I'll put these on. Right, so these are the old versions, the fingerless versions that they first released. So when you fall, basically these little pads hit the asphalt and slide out, and that protects your palm. Like when I used to longboard and just like e-skate in the past without these, whenever I'd fall, the most common way I'd fall is hands first. My palm is here, hit the asphalt, and there's like big holes here. And then like I can't really use my hands for the next couple weeks. And it's awful. I haven't ever had to deal with that ever again, ever since I got these Flatland gloves. And so these are like, definitely like you need these. These are almost as important to me as like a helmet, and I'll show you helmets in a bit, but these are like probably like top of my list of what you need when you're e-skating. And these are the fingerless Flatland 3D gloves. So I'll leave all the links to buy like all the stuff I'll be talking about in the description. If for whatever reason they're not available, I'll also put that in the description as well. So sort of related to this is the fingered Flatland 3D gloves. So these are the newer ones. Obviously these are much thicker compared to this. Like look at the difference. I think, no, these are the wrong hands. Look at the difference. Like this is so much bigger. And so these are nice during the winter. Obviously right now it's summer. I'm not going to be wearing these like huge fingered ones that will keep my hands way too warm. Sometimes when it's hot, these already are like really warm. So I mean I'm glad that they are fingerless because again, it gets hot in the summer. But these are nice. And they do have these little fingertips that, actually no, those are grips, like sort of grip tips that allow you to handle the remote better. Here, let me demonstrate. So when you're putting these on, it's kind of different from this. This one's like you sort of handle it however rough you want. Like so, this hole here is from like me falling, I think. One issue that I did face with these newer ones is that this material here is very like weak, I guess. So when you're putting it on, first you gotta like open it, put it on, but you want to pull this little tab thing down to actually secure your hand in. Because if you pull this might rip. And I think even me doing this, there's an issue that it did rip. See, like there is a small hole, so you want to be careful. It's not that big of an issue. I don't think it's gonna like actually like tear open entirely unless you like really like fall hard. But yeah, like they're fine. The issue is like another issue again, like so this is size small, and this was a size small too. It feels like there's a lot of air left, and it is like bulky. It's good for like the winter again, but sometimes like if I'm like trying to use my phone or whatever, it's sort of just weird. Like the more you move it, like there's a bit of space here, and it just like doesn't feel as comfortable as it could feel. Hopefully Flatland 3D, they do improve that in the future with their later models. But if it's cold where you're living, or if it's the winter, like you definitely do want to pick something up like this. Like this will get the job done, keep your hands warm, and it'll protect yourself. Again, it has the same padding, I forgot to mention. It has the same exact padding, it'll protect your hands. one more thing I forgot to even mention for this one is that it has sort of wrist protection here, so I can't bend this like upwards. It's good so when you're falling, your hand doesn't go like that. It like stops your hand from coming like bending back and like potentially breaking. And that is removable here. You can actually take out that, I guess, wrist plate. It looks like this. See, again, it goes here, so it prevents my hand from bending all the way forward. So you can remove it, so that's fine. Like if you don't like that, some people don't like it, they'll remove it, and that's, you know, that's totally personal preference. But yeah, that's basically it for gloves. Like again, Flatland 3D gloves, essential for riding. The next essential thing you'll need is a helmet. A helmet this big? No, not necessarily, but you definitely do want at least like some type of helmet. This is a 888 Gotham. It's a bit dirty. Don't mind it. I think there's tripped some ice cream on it a bit ago over here, but I'm not going to pay too much mind to that. This is a 888 Gotham. It is reflective at nighttime. This whole coating is reflective, and I like this because obviously, like, I already have a lot of lights when I ride, but you know, the more like visibility that you have against like cars, the better, because you know, we're riding out on these streets. Cars don't necessarily know like what we are, so you want as much protection as possible. So I do like this, and I bought this helmet because it is getting warmer, so I don't want to be wearing this heavy. It's not too heavy, but you know, like completely sealed sort of TSG full face helmet. It'll be really warm at temperatures like 85 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. So usually I don't wear the TSG if it's past 85 degrees. So I'll wear this. You want to protect your head. Like you never know when something happens when you're riding. A car comes out of nowhere. You hit like a big rock that you didn't see. Like a lot of falls happen out of our control. Like, and it's a matter of like protecting yourself for the community too. Depending on where you live, like eskates, whatever, might not be like legal in a sense, maybe in a gray area. So for the sake of like full legality, we want to protect ourselves, make sure we don't get into any big accidents, or else like, you know, and law enforcement's gonna crack down on us having fun, you know. So that's one reason I always cite for like, you know, why you want to always wear like helmets for your community. It's not just about you, it's about the other people riding, it's about, you know, the people that love you as well. Like helmets will save your life. And you know, I have fallen a few times, like you can see by the amount of scratches I have, but I don't think I've ever fallen on this one, but the TSG, I have fallen a few times. Usually I am pretty good at falling, like avoiding my head when I fall. So it's like not anything major, but again, like anything can happen. But I guess helmet specific wise, the TSG, super comfortable. I've had this for probably a year yet now. This is basically what started my purple brand, why I'm wearing purple now. I actually, true fact, I used to hate the color purple until I got this helmet. So it's pretty funny now, it's like my entire brand. This is good. A full face helmet protects your jaw if you ever fall on your jaw. Sometimes you might fall in a weird way where your jaw might actually hit the ground. So I usually prefer to wear this over the shell helmet, but you know, sometimes it gets too hot and you don't know. I might have another video talking about this specific helmet in the future. There is a way to put two visors right here. Right now this is just reflective visor. You can put the clear one and the reflective one on top, so like in the winter when it's like when the sun sets really early, then you can like switch back and like switch between them really easily without having to actually screw them off. And you know, this whole screwing on and off process takes a couple minutes. But yeah, that's that. The last thing I wanted to talk about in this video is padding. So this isn't like required. A lot of people don't wear padding, but you know, for me when I'm riding like my boosted board, that one's my fastest board, and you know, there are boards out there that are much faster than my boosted board. Mine goes about 25 miles per hour, but you know, I'm riding my boosted board, I'm doing like really hard carves, I'm going down a hill, like I'm really riding hard. I want to protect like my knees and my elbows, because sometimes like when I do fall, my elbows and more specifically my knees always get like screwed up. Like, I don't know if you can see in the camera. Oh God, this is so nervous. There are holes here on my pants. I really am not sure if you can see. The holes in my pants are all from falling, and then like big injury in the knee. And then my knee feels like there's just like a big hole there for a while. So I always like to wear, if I'm ever riding hard, these pads. These are better than nothing. So these are soft AAA pads. I believe they're called the AAA covert pads, and they're nice. They're not the most protective because, like, you know, I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but it's like just a little bit of padding. Say it's like the equivalent of wearing a couple more layers of clothes, like concentrated on your, like, you know, elbows and knees. And it do protect. I have fallen on these at around like 22, 25 miles per hour, and they did significantly lessen the actual damage that I took. So again, these aren't like necessarily required. A lot of people, again, don't wear them, but you know, if you do want that extra protection, these slip on and off really easily. These are comfortable enough to just keep them under, like, you know, your long pants or whatever. And then the elbow ones you can just slip off, take off when, you know, you're stopped. But yeah, that's basically it. I talked about the gloves, helmets, and the padding. So those are the main protective gear that I wear when I go out. At least for like the summer, I might make another like winter video, which will include like how to stay warm. But you know, it's summer, so I'm not gonna do that. Maybe like a couple months in, I'll do that video. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so this is the first time that I guess did this type of video, like me talking to the camera. Usually my videos are more like, oh, I'm riding and then voiceover. But I finally have a space that I do like really appreciate. I am living in Jersey City now, and I'll be doing a lot more like New York City rides and stuff. So definitely look forward to that. I'll be definitely riding a lot in these next couple months. I'm gonna be recording a lot, making a lot of these type of videos. So yeah, look out for that. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Definitely like and comment, give me some feedback. Like, I always appreciate it. Even if it's like constructive feedback that like if I'm doing something bad, tell me, and because I want to improve. So if you want to see more of my content, I post little smaller clips of me riding around or just like pictures and stuff on my Instagram. Definitely check me out on there on Instagram. Yeah, otherwise, again, like, comment, give me feedback, help me out. Subscribe. That's about it. I'll see you guys next time in another video of either ESkate Reviews, or I got some other stuff coming up. I'm gonna be doing these videos where I'm gonna have raw footage and I'm gonna talk over them, like something like just like, you know, any topic, unscripted, and I think that'll be really fun. So look out for that. Yeah, that's it. So hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.